everybody, it's Taylor, also known as Short Sleeve Tea. This is my week 12 and week 13 post-op VSG video. Week 12 did not prove to be very eventful for me. I stalled very early on in the week. I believe that my weight was 280 and I had stalled there. Yes, I did go up a little bit in weight. I believe that I weighed myself on Sunday and I weighed 276, and then on Monday it was 280, and it kind of just stayed there the rest of the week. I wasn't very worried about the stall just because I was familiar with it, just because of my previous stall that I did have. It seems like this one is making its way out. I did go a little bit down in week 13, but I will get to that on the week 13 part of this video. My last stall did give me some opportunity to see my body in a different light. I wasn't focused on the scale, I was more focused on how my body looked and appreciating all the weight that I had lost. So I do think stalls in the weight loss community, I think they're necessary for us so that we can see our progress and not focus so much on the number. I was holding my NSVs so near and dear. It was a chance to remind myself of the clothing sizes I've dropped and the inches I've lost, and I knew that it would help me with a little bit of confidence at the end of it, because like I said before, I think in my previous video I was talking about kind of having some body image issues, and I did start week 12 thinking that because I hit this stall they were going to get a little bit better, but as I continue through this video you will see that they did not. As far as goals go, it made me very upset to not hit my October goal. My October goal was 270. I really thought that that was going to be an easy goal to hit. I even bumped it up to 275 at one point, still didn't hit that. So as far as goals go, I kind of feel like I should make goals that are more controlled by myself. Not really, because I can't really control what the number is going to be at the end of the week. But I can control how much protein I eat, how much water I drink, things like that, and if I take my vitamins, you know, etc. I don't feel like I should make any weight goals as of right now, because I know it really brings me down when I don't hit them. It makes me feel like I did something wrong, even though I know I'm doing right with my eating, and that's Atlas. But anyways, I know I'm doing right with my eating. My exercising still is not perfect. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I did go hike in week 12, which I would like to continue doing. At least 3 times a week I would like to go hike, or at least take a really nice brisk walk around my neighborhood. It's very hilly, windy neighborhood, so I think it would really just benefit me to walk through it. Like I said, week 12 was not very eventful for me. It was a little boring, and there just really wasn't much to it other than the stall. I ended week 12 at 279, I believe. So I do want to get right into week 13. Sorry that that was so short, but that was part of the reason I didn't make a video last week, and also I just really needed some time to myself. I had posted on Instagram the reason why I was not making a video for this week, or last week, was because I just had a lot of schoolwork to get done, which I'm going to talk a little bit about that in the week 13 part of the video. So week 13 has been challenging for me in a couple of different ways. I started off the week with the stall continuing throughout the week. Didn't really lose anything until I weighed myself on Tuesday and my weight was 277, and then today when I weighed myself, my weight was 275, so I am back down to what I was in week 11, and I'm hoping to just keep this off and continue, and this stall has kind of moved its way out. But week 13 I have felt very depressed. I've had a lot of mood swings. I just had a very generally sad mood. Tomorrow I plan on doing things that I know will make me happy. I know I've said before that I feel like mental health is of the same importance as physical health, and I really believe that that is true. We have to be in a good mindset in order to get our bodies the way we want. We have to have a good mindset to accomplish the goals that we want to accomplish. And as many of you guys know, I am in school. The semester is coming to a very sharp halt, and I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of things to catch up on before Thanksgiving and get Thanksgiving break, because the week after Thanksgiving is my last week of school. After this semester, I have a 5-month break, which I'm really looking forward to, right before I start my actual nursing program. And that's going to be a year-long program that I am really looking forward to, and at the end of that year, I will be a nurse. So a lot of this is very stressful for me. Coming up on the holidays can be a little bit depressing for me in a couple of different ways. Last year, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was a very sad time for us, and the holiday was very difficult. She was diagnosed December 5th, so it was right after Thanksgiving, right before Christmas, and it was just hard. It was hard to kind of go through that around the holidays, which are supposed to be so happy. She is doing well now. She went through chemo and radiation and all of the treatment that she needed to go through. She's had a couple surgeries, and she's having another one in December. I know in my What I Eat in a Day video, I was telling you guys that I had a personal issue going on, that my mom was having surgery, and she is doing fine now. It seems like everything's kind of hitting me at once with school, and then the holidays coming up, and then I've got a lot of things to get done, and then the stall. And, you know, the depression may be coming from a vitamin deficiency. I do take vitamins every single day. I try to make sure that I get extra biotin in. I try to make sure I get extra B12 in. I do know the benefits of vitamins. Before my surgery, I took an herbal depression and anxiety medication that seemed to really help me. So I'm going to look into it and see if it is actually approved for someone with bariatric surgery as well. I kind of felt like I had to skip over this part about being depressed, but I really feel like I should be talking about it, just because I'm the kind of person that likes to get things off their chest by talking. My hair has continued to fall out. I know that between months 2 and 3, generally the most time that your hair does fall out after VSG. I know I show you guys my hair in some of my videos, but I guess you can kind of see my hairline is, I don't know, everything it's just very frustrating to me. I will kind of explain that to you guys a little bit. When I get in the shower and I wash my hair, I can feel clumps of my hair coming out. When I brush my hair, clumps of my hair comes out. If I put product in my hair, clumps will come out. And I can just tell that it's very thin. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell. I really don't, and I'm sure I feel like I do this in every video, but like, you can see straight through my hair, and there is not much there. If I put it in a ponytail, there's just not much there. And I'm not complaining by any means. I'm really not. I'm not saying that I wish I wouldn't have had this surgery, you know, none of that. I'm saying that it is difficult to lose your hair, and it is difficult thinking, what if I don't have hair one day? I watched my mom go through cancer the last year and lose all of her hair, and what it did a toll on her, how it took a toll on her mental health, and it still continues to as it grows back. She still feels unconfident, and you know, it's just one of those things. I think all of us really go through this as women, not so much the men in the weight loss surgery community, but there's really not much I can say on it. I believe that I would have lost a lot more hair had I not bought the shampoo and conditioner that I did. I'm sticking to my guns with that. I really think that stuff is great. I'll actually go pull it out and show you guys at the end of this video, just for anybody who is wondering what shampoo and conditioner that I use. I'd like to show you guys. I do only wash my hair 2 times a week. My hair doesn't get oily. I used to think that was absolutely disgusting when people didn't wash their hair every single day, but my hair does not get oily. I actually washed it today, and I probably won't wash it again until Tuesday or possibly Wednesday. I am considering dyeing my hair kind of a natural medium brown shade and leaving it that color for a while, just so that I'm not having to re-dye my hair, because I know that dye probably doesn't do anything to benefit me as far as losing hair goes. So I'm considering getting a different hair dye, or going to have it professionally done, and then just not worrying about it until I get past this kind of initial phase of this surgery. I went ahead and got the conditioner out just to show you guys, but in my, I think that's my week 5 video, I talked about this. This is Biotin and Collagen Thickening Conditioner and Shampoo. It is by Ren Pure, and I got this from Target. It was $4. It's got really good vitamins in it, lots of B vitamins, biotin. Let's see, it says 0 sodium chloride, sulfates, dyes, harsh salts, paraben, or gluten. It's got a lot of coconut oil, argan oil, keratin, lots of really good stuff for your hair. So to kind of wrap up this video, I do want to mention that I am doing a Q&A video still. You guys can comment on any one of my videos. Just let me know it's for my Q&A, and I'll have that up the week before I go to Pennsylvania, which is the week of the 22nd. So I believe the Q&A video will be up on the 15th, or maybe before, maybe like a day after. But I do want to show you guys a couple of things that I purchased today. They're not really weight loss related. I mean, they kind of are, but they're not like snacks or anything. I got this water bottle at Target. I feel like I always tell you guys that. I got this water bottle at Target, but no, it was $5. It was in that little cool dollar section that they have. You know, it's kind of like a canteen style water bottle. You just screw the cap off and screw it back on. I thought this was beautiful. It's got these really pretty gold sparkles, and this is glass. You know, it sounds like plastic, but it's not. I think it's for like a gift for Christmas. I mean, obviously you don't have to use it for that, but they have a lot of their Christmas stuff out, and that's just really exciting to me. I'm probably gonna go buy some and put my stuff up very, very early, like even before Thanksgiving, which I'm fine with. It's got this cute little handle on it, so you can like hold it while you're, you know, hiking or walking, whatever you want. I really thought that was super cute, and I just had to buy it. Another thing I purchased was this desktop calendar. It was also in the dollar section. It was $3. It's got this like picture frame stand in the back, and I believe the inside you can just kind of write different things that you have plans for the week in there, or the month, and I mean the year, you know, it's a calendar. But I thought this would help me just because I do use agendas and planners on my phone, and the more the merrier, but really I just, I feel very scattered sometimes, and especially after this surgery, trying to make sure that I'm keeping everything in order and doing everything that we have to do. You know, sometimes we sit down for a meal and we're like, how much protein is in this? How much fat is in this? How many carbs are in this? Every single time I eat food, I'm thinking about the carbs in it. I'm thinking about how much protein I'm getting. And it can be really stressful. I feel like it's like an overload for your brain at some point because of it. But, you know, that's just the life that we chose. That's just what we have to do. And the very last thing I wanted to show you guys was this journal. It was also, like I said, in the dollar section. It was $5. Yep, not lying. And it just says notebook on the front, and there are just blank pages on the inside. The reason why I purchased this because I thought it would be really helpful in kind of jotting down how I feel during the day, and journaling, and keeping track of maybe what will cause me to get depressed or have mood swings. I really want to feel better and get over this kind of slump. And I also purchased these cute little pens, also $3. But I think that if I write down and journal how I feel every day, then I may start seeing what triggers the depression and the anxiety. Um, I've gone through quite a bit with my mom in the last year. I got married in 2015 in October, and then 2 months later we found out my mom had cancer. And it's just kind of been a whirlwind this last year. I started school, and I'm finishing school now, about to get in the nursing program. I'm trying to keep my 4.0, and I don't want you guys to worry about me. I know you guys probably will. I have a lot of you guys that commented and wondered where I was this week, and I really, really appreciate it. It feels great having people care. And I'm sorry this video was kind of all over the place and a little bit short, and it should have been longer for having been 2 weeks. I feel like I didn't even really get into my stats very much, and I don't know. I'm not feeling very well this week, and I don't want to drag this out any longer than it has to be or make this anything that it's not. I'm hoping to feel a lot more happy next week and better next week, and losing more next week. I did have a goal for when I went to Pennsylvania. I wanted to be 250, but I feel like I'm so far away from that. So yeah, I've just been a little down this week, and I'm sorry, if you guys come here looking for, a positive, happy video, I wish I could give you that every single week, but if you haven't had this surgery, you've got to understand, there are definitely ups and downs going with this. You are not going to lose every week. Your hair could potentially start falling out a little bit. You could have mood swings because of your hormones changing. There are all kinds of different things that can happen to you. And I just want you guys to know the truth. I just want you guys to know what really can happen after VSG or gastric bypass or lap band, or whatever you're doing for that matter. So, oh, and I'm sure you guys noticed, I do have on new glasses. I really like these glasses a lot. These are my the first glasses I've ever purchased that had a nose pad on them. I got another pair as well, so you may see me wearing those, and I'm gonna kind of integrate my 3 pairs of glasses that I have now, just change them throughout the week. It makes me feel a lot better when I have different options, and that's just me as a person. When I have different options, I enjoy changing them. One thing I did want to ask you guys, what are some of your favorite snacks post-op? I would like to know some high protein snacks and some low carb snacks, those kind of things. So yeah, just to sum up this video, I am sorry about the scatteriness of the whole thing, and I really hope you guys don't hold this to me. My videos are not always going to be this depressing. But I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I promise I'm going to make another video next week, and then the following week my Q&A video will be up. And I'm really looking forward to that. So that's something I can smile about and, have hope for. So I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.